Sorry, guys, I hit the button by accident. When you're being honest with somebody, why would you want to run away from them because they're being honest with you? Sometimes it's the other recipient that has a problem with the person being honest because they don't want to feel guilty, or they don't want to feel like they did anything wrong. So it's easier for the other recipient to blame the one who is actually on the other end of that problem, which is myself. Now, if this was any kind of friendship or anything like that, um, this person wouldn't run away. She would address this like an adult. But she wants to address it this way, and basically she wants to do it the hard way. So I basically told the person that, it's going to have to be talked about. You're going to have to stop running away from the issue, the problem, what have you. And, me being the person that I am, it doesn't take a long time to check on a person. It really doesn't. And I find myself having to do this with a lot of people because I care. If you guys don't know, I'm wanting to be a school counselor someday. And a social worker and a family therapist someday. So when it gets down to the point where you have a person who's special needs and they start missing that person, then things start to get real. They start to get concerning because that other person decides to distance themselves and they decide not to say anything, in which this person has done this before, and she wasn't going to say anything the second time around to begin with until I emailed her. So in this case, you're kind of wondering what to do. Of course, you give the person their space, but it shouldn't have to be 4 to 6 months that you give this person their space. They should be able to come to you like an adult and talk these issues out and squash whatever is bothering them. But that's not always the case. It's different when, uh, you know, you have the other person's feelings are involved, and you would wish that the person would know how you are feeling about the situation. Do they really know how you feel about the situation? Do they really care how you feel about the situation? Or are they just going to tell you what you want to hear? Because most of the time, people tell you what you want to hear. And I'm the kind of person who just likes to be straight up with a person, straightforward with a person, and doesn't like to sugarcoat or tell them what they want to hear, because to me, that does a disservice. So, again, if you're going to be in a friendship with somebody who has special needs, you don't run away from them because they're being honest with you about something. You stick by them no matter what you're going through, no matter how mad they are with you. And that's with anybody. You stick by them, and through thick, through thin, whatever you may be going through with them, you don't just up and run with them the first chance you get and think that, oh, it's going to be okay, or they're going to be all right. They're not going to miss me. It's not going to affect them. But they're wrong. It's going to affect them. And they may not know when it's going to affect them, but it's going to. And a lot of times, this is why I do these videos, because I want people to understand without disabilities what we really got to go through when we meet people. And that has to do with jobs, friendships, relationships, all of the stuff that goes along with that. But, as I said in my last two videos, I want this person to understand how it's really affecting me. And I want them to understand, like, hey, this is really affecting him. I need to go talk to him. I need to reach out to him. Because, again, I've always been the one to be on the other end of reaching out to a person when it came to reaching out to people. And I always will. That's just the fact of life. But it's definitely got to be addressed, and it's definitely got to come to an end, or it's a change or whatever. But it can't be like this forever. It just cannot be like this forever. This person can't be distant. She can't leave this person in the dark, and she's not going to leave this person in the dark. We are going to talk about this like adults, as adults should talk about it, and it's just going to be addressed the way that it should be. Now, she feels the way that she feels, and that's fine, but I'm going to definitely tell this person how I feel, and she's going to sit there and listen to every word. And, it may go out one ear and out the other. It just, sometimes it's like that, but my voice will always be heard. I'll always get my point across, whether anybody likes that or not. Because it's about special needs having that time of day. It's about them having that love, that nurturing, being able to have that sense of belonging. So let society know you're not going to treat us like this. You're not just going to push us off to the side. You're not just going to mistreat us because you get mad about something that I'm telling you and you can't handle that. So, I'm always going to be an upfront person about things. I'm never going to sugarcoat it, whether a person likes it or not. That's just where it is. And being in the special needs community, and as much as I deal with every day, and as much as we deal with as a community every day, it has to be like that. It definitely does. So this is why I'm taking this time to do this video. And again, I'm hoping that this person really understands how this is really affecting me. Because saying that you support this person and you stand up for everything he believes in, but you're not even present in his life right now. So how can you even say that? When you're not even present in this person's life to even know what's going on, because you're not checking on him. And it doesn't take a long time to check on a person. It really doesn't. You only get one time to live on this earth, and you don't want to sit here and be angry with a person because they're being honest with you and upfront with you, as anybody else should be. There's plenty of times where people have been honest and upfront with me, and I'm still the same person that I'm going to be tomorrow, that I'm going to be in a month, that I'm going to be in 2 months. That's just what it is. It's the fact of life. Get over it. You can't be getting hurt because somebody is being honest with you. And it's better to be honest with a person and then telling them what they want to hear, or lying to their face or whatever. That's what I think. But other people don't think that way, and it's different. It's totally different. So that's all I'm gonna say for right now. You know where to find the rest of my videos on all my different platforms, and I'm gonna be out for now. All right, have a good day.